mean, I don't even know how we start this.
Hi guys, you're going to hear the baby in the background. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Akinyi.
I'm Benjamin.
And today we have sad news. We honestly don't know how to make this video. And we also still apologize for the baby. She's just clueless.
The innocence of being a child.
Okay. Do you wanna? I can't say it. It's very hard to say it because it's very hard to believe you.
So, about 2 weeks ago, Akinyi's mother was in the hospital and had a surgery done.
It was supposed to be a minor surgery. She had hernia, so say the word.
A hernia.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And they did the surgery, and everything was supposed to be okay, and the doctor said that everything was okay, but I'd say 24 hours later,
she started having complications.
things just didn't seem like they were going along the way they should. Mom was still in a lot of pain, and things weren't healing like they were supposed to. And so for a week she was in the hospital and was just being taken care of, and they were running a bunch of tests and stuff like that. However, she was elevated into the ICU room because she wasn't getting enough oxygen. She was still in a lot of pain, and things were kind of digressing rather than getting better. But throughout the whole time of her being in the hospital, we were very hopeful that she was going to pull through and everything was going to be fine, because Mom was relatively healthy and there was nothing known of complications. In fact, the doctor ran some tests ahead of time to make sure that she was going to be okay through the surgery, and that there weren't going to be challenges, and that she was well enough to sustain the surgery. So even as she was going through the ICU, we had a few days that things seemed to get better, actually, and she was eating and talking on the phone, and then I'd say about 24 hours ago, things just kind of nosedived. They were trying to get the doctor back to the hospital, and that was a challenge, and just everything just seemed like it was piling up, and unfortunately we are 15,000 miles away in Arizona, so we are trying to call, and time zone differences has created a lot of havoc. But this morning we were woken to find out that Mom had actually passed away. We're still getting all of the details. We don't know everything at this time. What we do know is that we are praying for our family. We are praying for Mom. We know that she was a good and faithful servant, and that she had a wonderful relationship with Jesus. So we are secure in her salvation. We are still making notifications to people. Unfortunately, I've gone through this before, so hopefully that's giving me a little bit more strength for you.
It's really hard because the last time I saw my mom was before I got on a plane to get here. We tried everything to get her to come and visit because I still didn't have my paperwork. I still don't have my paperwork. So, it's really hard. Anyway, the reason why we're making this video is because her hospital bill. It's okay, Mommy. Honey, look here. Her hospital bill got bigger every day she was at the hospital. She was on oxygen, she was on pain medication, she was getting checked. So all of that just accumulated into a huge lump sum of money. And then we also have the funeral arrangements to make, which also incurs money. So,
and we are trying to get emergency travels for us to be able to go see the funeral and to support our family.
This is not something that you are prepared for. I was telling Benjamin earlier that we were actually preparing to get her out of the hospital, and we're preparing to get medicine for her, and that's actually what we were preparing, to get her medicine.
And we were preparing for next year to actually take a trip home.
We had everything figured out.
Had a safari.
Me, Benjamin, and my sister, we were planning for the safari. We were planning like how much we have to save to get the safari, from Mom, Dad. Honey, look here. And so, in the description box, you will find a GoFundMe. What is it called? It's
a GoFundMe.
It's a fundraiser.
And folks, we all know that life is tough, but it's coming together when those tough times happen. We're not rich by any means, and we are trying to make everything happen. And on top of traveling back to Kenya, we still have our regular expenses that we have to cover at home here, as well as the hospital bills, which if you've never traveled to Kenya, one of the things is they won't release a person to you if you haven't paid the bill. They also will stop you from leaving the hospital, even if you're better, if you can't pay the bill. So it's not a thing that we can just pay that bill later. We have to pay that bill in order to be able to move forward and to be able to have closure in this time, and be able to mourn like everybody should.
So that's why we're asking for you guys' help. So anything actually helps. So just click on the link in the description box. This is
We
a very...
didn't want to be here in this time.
Yeah. We actually, you know what, we were actually praying.
We've been praying for...
And we were saying that this is going to be another thing that's going to be for the glory of God. Although even death is for the glory of God. Okay. Here. Here.
She's like, I played with that one already.
She's at that age where something just... Here. So, I think that's all I can say is that right now I'm celebrating the mom who was my mom my whole life.
Yeah.
She has been an amazing mother. She's the most beautiful, loving, kind person. And I'm so thankful for all the sacrifices she made for us to grow up. So I don't know how to end the video, guys.
So we thank you in advance if you... Can you turn on the bear for her real quickly? If you're able to help, we thank you in advance. We know that everybody's in tough times, and we thank you in advance, and be praying with us, be praying for us, and we thank you. Please keep following so that you can see updates, and we appreciate you following with life.
Yeah.
This is not where we expected to be or expected to be doing right now. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, and for all the help.
And God bless you.
Yeah.